good morning, everyone. Is my voice audible? Just put a chat. Okay, thanks for the response. I really welcome you all to this event conducted by Cyberonics Hacktober Fest 2022. So, for today's session, we'll be having the first session on Recon for bug hunters, right? So, I hope you are ready to join with us. And now we have our mentor, Mr. Karthikeyan, who is a certified ethical hacker and a cybercrime investigator. He has won multiple awards and rewards from multiple big MNCs like Google, Facebook, and a lot of companies. I hope his knowledge will be enriching you all in the field of cybersecurity, right? So if you have any doubts, you can use the chat box to clarify your doubts. And now I hand over the session to Mr. Karthikeyan to carry on with this presentation. Sir, you can just share your screen and start the meeting.
I hope that my screen is visible to everyone. Is that right? Yes. It's visible? Okay. So shall we start? So I'm warm welcome you all for a web recon for bug bounty hunters. And good morning. So for this session, we will fully focus on recon for specifically web. Okay. So we will see the finding a live sites and open ports discovery and many things are there. Okay. So we will see. Okay, so before dive into our topic, just we will see the agenda. First, we will see about mentor. It's 5 to 6 minutes of talk, and directly we dive into why recon, and after that roadmap for recon, subdomain recon, open ports, finding live, crawling, directory brute forcing, loading data into burp suite, and finally we will also see the some automation. So it's a little different thing. Okay, so I give you one tip for bug bounty hunters, those who are all doing bug bounty right now, maybe in future. Okay, so I personally recommend if you want to do a bug bounty, before learning a bugs, finding a bugs, and learning a methodologies, just focus on recon. Okay, so a better recon give you a better bounty. I strongly believe. Okay, so most of them facing out of scopes and duplicates are facing most of the people, right? So even I do face lots of duplicates, but the only one thing I become successful in bug bounty is reason behind this simple recon technique. Okay, so if you are doing in recon in unique way, you're 90% avoiding the duplicate things. Okay, so that's a tips I recommend to you. Okay, so about mentor. Hi, my name is Karthikeyan. I'm the founder and CEO of Capital Securities. Capital Security is a simple cybersecurity based company, and we are working with some IT companies to providing IT audits and a VAPT service, as well as we are providing a VAPT for web applications, mobile applications, cloud API, and many more services are there. Okay, and also we are working with TN Police Department to develop some softwares for investigations and forensic, as well as we are also consulting police for investigation works. Okay, so simply you can find me on Google by just using a Karthi the Hacker username. I have hosted my own CV site, and you can find my GitHub repo, many informations about me. Okay, by just using a Karthi the Hacker. And these are my simple achievements, and I have lots of achievements, but these are the majority of achievements. Okay, found the security bugs in Google, Microsoft, Apple, Snapchat, Android OS, and many more big companies are there. Okay, so I discovered a new CV in 2020. The CV was its impact was I can able to hack any Android OS by just using my malware. Okay, so it's a simple terminology to hack in new way. Okay, so in finally you can see my Instagram username. It's also Karthi the Hacker. If you want to follow me and if you want to get more information about me, you can also get me there. Okay. Okay, so why recon? As I previously said that recon helped you to find more sensitive information about the target. So there is no not only recon for a web application, you can also do a recon for mobile application. If you are going to hack someone, you need to do a personal information findings. It's called a human recon. And if you're going to hack some hack or audit any IT companies, so you need to do a IT based recon systems, right? And if you're going to do a network pen testing, you need to do a network based recon. So recon is everywhere, and recon is very important for uh, penetration testing and any kind of security related test. Okay, so but in web recon, we are always focused on starting with subdomains and ASN identifications and IPs, open ports, and many things. Okay, so by getting more information about the applications, we get some critical bugs there. Okay, so I strongly believe that there are some critical bugs are existing, but we need to do a better recon for this. Okay, so that's the reason behind this recon. Okay, so this is the roadmap for a recon that you always start with the subdomains. Okay, so why I start with the subdomains and why it's very important means, for example, if I'm going with the xyz.com, it's a responsible disclosure site. They have a program. So what I did is I just get into the program and I get the scope domain. Okay, so hope you know about the what is scope domain is. That the application will list out the what are the domains in scope and what are the not in the out scope. Okay, so it is also known as out of scope. Okay, so we always focus on scope domains, and with the scope domains we gather more information. We get some subdomains, subdomains of subdomains, and we get some critical endpoints, lots of information. Okay, by just getting into a subdomains. So for finding a subdomains, there are lots of methodologies are there. First thing I recommend is docking. Okay, there are two sources for docking better things, better docking. One is Google and another one is GitHub. Okay, but you always go with Google for as a beginner, so you get some lots of information about the target. For example, xyz.abc.com is a xyz is a one of the subdomain, and www.xyz.abc.com it's a second level of subdomain. Okay, so likewise you get some lots of information by just doing a simple dot things. And second unique way is brute forcing. So I saw that most of the researchers are not doing a brute forcing for a subdomain recon. So you may get some valid bug. Okay, if you after that you always check that the application has that target company as the IASN, and it's a bigger company or smaller company. Okay, for if you are going to do a bug bounty for Google, Apple, Microsoft, you can go with the ASN. Okay, because they have lots of domains and lots of scopes are there. But if you are going with a smaller company, then don't go with ASN. Okay, so sometimes it's lead to out of scope domains. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you that based on your scenario, you need to choose that you can go with ASN or not in ASN. Okay, and finally enumeration part, the most of the researchers are doing this enumeration part. There are lots of tools are there, we can also see it. Enumeration is a simple thing, it's getting information from publicly available database. For example, we are doing Google Docking manually means there are for some platforms like virus total and CRTSH, many things are there. So getting information from that kind of database is called enumeration process. Okay, after that we go with the port scan. So why it's important means each and every computer system has a 0 to 65 plus thousand ports. So if the application is not running in port 80 or 443, sometimes the application hosted on any other unique ports, for example 8080, 8008, 8443. Not only this, there are lots of things are there. We can't find everything manually, right? So that's why we are going to use a port scanning technique to find the unique way, unique domains. And next thing is finding a live. If we found a domain and open ports also, there are some open ports means it doesn't mean that there's application running and it's vulnerable. Okay, so we need to take a look into that application, it's up and running or not. Okay, sometimes it shows 403 or 403 404 any HTTP based error. Okay, so for this we are going to use live tools, live finding tools like HTTPX and HTTP probe. Okay, and finally we are going to focus on crawling part. It is used to find some sensitive information and the content discovery things. For example, google.com/index.html is a part of the endpoint, means index.php question marks slash question mark equal to, sorry, question mark id equal to 1 is called on another one endpoint. Okay, sometimes if this id equal to is vulnerable to SQL injection or any kind of attacks. Okay, so we need to discover more content for finding unique bugs. Okay, so we start with the subdomain recon. So first process for finding a recon things is Google docking. Okay, so I'm not going to test with any lab or any target things. I'm just doing it live on any responsible disclosure site. I'm just going to do some recon and find a responsible disclosure site, and we are going to directly dive into that application and we will do the recon. Okay, okay, so first thing, so I'm just doing a responsible disclosure. So here I found one company called Mimecast. We can also use this, and here's one, and NL government site. So okay, we go with this company. Okay, so Mimecast. So before starting a any bug bounty program, just read this points and what are the things they are telling you. Okay, what are the bugs are like acceptable or non-acceptable, or how many days it took. These are the information basically we need to know. Okay, so in scope they are mentioning some applications that web servers and DMARC analysis also available here, and also they are providing Android and iOS applications. And this is what I really want to say. This is a subdomain. Okay, blog is a first level subdomain, and this is a main domain, and this is a TLD. Okay, so this is one of the subdomain, and this is also a domain with the www record. Okay, okay, fine. So we create a node for this. Okay, Recon and cast. Okay, so first thing we are going to do is Google Doc. So this is the docking query. Okay, so it's a simple docking query. I'll show you how to use this. First to go google.com. So first thing, I took the scopes for this one and blog.com. Okay, scope, blog dot, okay, small b. Okay, fine. So these are the domains we are going to do recon. First I took this domain. Okay, copy. Site is a query, and then type this. Just it. Okay, now you get the some subdomains here, and here you can see most of the thing has most of the result as a www record. If you want to remove that www record, just give a space and hit minus button and hit www button. Okay, and just hit try again. Now you can remove that www record. Now we see that video is there most of the time, so we will first we will let it note it down. Okay, I'm just copying this. Okay. Next, and video. Another one. Okay. So for this, I'm using this thing. Okay, and so here you can see the video is coming repeatedly. Okay, so I'm also doing another minus for video. Cyber threat map monitor. Okay, there is no cyber threat map. Okay. Okay, so we are just get some information about the target. Okay, so this is a way of doing Google Docs. Likewise, you can also do a GitHub docking, but it's already available lots of source. Okay, so you can get it from there. So docking, not only docking is our task, and we also doing a subdomain with the enumeration process. Okay, for this I'm using a subfinder tool, so to get more information about the target. Okay, so this is a syntax for finding information about the target using a subfinder tool. Okay, so I just opened a new terminal for this. I'm creating a Recon folder for our target. Okay, KDIR. So mkdir command is used to create a folder. It's called make directory. Okay, so that's why we are using mkdir. It's a Linux command. A recon. I already have a recon folder. Inside the recon folder, I'm going to create another one folder. Okay, Mimecast. Okay, so I created. After this, we are going to giving this input to into a file. Okay, so I'm changing my directory to recon slash nano log.txt. Okay, so I'm just placing this information into a nano. I just saved all the information into the doc.txt. Now we can use a subfinder tool. Okay, so subfinder tool is a subdomain recon tool. It's used to find lots of subdomains about the target. Okay, it's a way of doing is enumeration process. This is a basic syntax. Subfinder -d, and I'm just giving this input. And also I want to save this output into a like one file, so I'm just giving a -o. I think it's -o .txt. Okay, so okay, we get the output. We are just going to do ls. So we saw there that There's one file was created. It's called a subfinder.txt. So we just do a cat into it. Okay. So lots of domains, right? Yes, lots of domains are there. Okay. So for counting these domains, we can use a wc command. It's called word count. Okay. So word count. First, we need to do a cat and just pass this output into another command by just using this pipe symbol and wc minus l. Okay. List count. Now here you can see that 1141 subdomains are there. Okay. So these are the total subdomains are there. Okay. So another one method is called brute forcing. For this, I created one tool for subdomain brute force. Okay, this tool is eligible to find subdomains brute forcing and subdomains of subdomain brute forcing. Why I developed this tool means there is another awesome tool named called subbrute, but I personally think that this tool is really slow and sometimes it taking lots of process. So that's why I created this tool. It's little faster than comparing with subbrute. It's little faster and it's pure bash. Okay, so it's independently work with linux systems and mac systems. Okay, so I create this tool. So this is the tool github repo. Yeah. Okay, so here you can find the some installation part and how to use this tool like that. Okay, so you get all the information about this tool. Okay, so now I just show you how to use this tool. Okay, cd violet ls. Okay, here you can see some files, text files here. So sub.txt and subdomains.txt have for brute forcing some domains. Okay, it contains some unique word list. Okay, so I'm just show you some information. Subdomains.txt. So here you can see some words are contained there, right? Okay. So this is the basic syntax for using this tool. Sudo bash violet. Okay, and after this you need to specify the word list. Okay, so I'm specifying that subdomain.txt word list. Now it's asking me root password. So first we need to enter the company domain name. Sorry, enter target domain name. So in my case, this is the domain name. Okay. I think it's correct. MAMCASC.com. Okay, fine. So now we need to enter a company name for I think it's mine. This is Minecast. MIMECAST. Okay. Now it started subdomain brute forcing. So here you can see we are getting some outputs here. So to comparing with the subroute, I developed this tool for mainly increasing speed. Okay, you can customize the speed by just changing the threads here. Here I just tell you one thing. Yeah, in this tool here you can see that .violet file. In this file, wait. Yeah, in this file, this violet tool. Okay, in this file you can see there is I use a thread process for 500. You can change it to according level you want. Okay, you can, if you use 1,000, it took more faster. Okay, if you change it to 50 or 10, it took some time to find the enumeration things. So but I recommend this 500 is stable. Okay, so if you want, you can also customize this tool. Yeah, we found some informations. Okay, so it will automatically create a folder belongs to our Recon folder. Okay, so here I can see Recon. I hit ls. Here you can see it automatically create a folder called Violet. So inside the Violet, you can see the output file. Okay, fine. See, all the information are stored automatically inside this folder. Okay. Okay, this is a way of doing a subdomain recon. Okay, so first we see that docking, and second we saw that enumeration process. After that we saw that a brute forcing thing. Okay, so this is a way to find a subdomain recon. There are lots of methods are available there, but this is a beginner friendly level. Okay, so that's why I'm focusing on this. Okay. Okay, now we go with finding open ports. So as I previously said that each and every computer has a 0 to 65 plus thousand ports. So very important to find the open ports. Okay, so sometimes unique applications running in unique ports. Okay. Okay, so for this I use a tool called knob. It's developed by I think project discovery, and this is a basic syntax. Okay, so first thing before entering loading a data, I need to tell you that you need to remove the duplicates from your recon. Okay, so what is duplicate means, like I use three methods to find the subdomains. One is docking, another one is enumeration, third one is brute forcing. Okay, so the same domain, sometimes the same domain will involve in three process, and I get the same domain 3 or 4 times repeatedly. So to remove this duplicate, I use a sort command. So before this, I'm going to move this violet.txt into a mimecast folder. Okay, so me2 slash recon mimecast. Okay. Okay, need to enter sudo. Okay, I did. Now cd recon ls. Okay, here you can see that violet.txt, subdomain.txt, and doc.txt. So I'm just printing all the files by just using a star.txt. After this, I'm just passing this input into another command by just using a pipe symbol. After this, I'm just hitting a wc minus l command to find the how many total number of outputs are there. Okay, so totally 1211 are there. So now we'll just do a short thing. Sort minus u command is used to remove the duplicates. Okay, after removing duplicates, I get only 881 unique domains. Okay, so these are the thing I really want, and I'm just passing this input into another command by just using this angle brackets. Okay, and saving this information into all.txt file. Now I can see into all the text file. See, okay. So now we can use knob tool minus list, I think, and the file name. Okay, dot txt. You can also use a mask scan and nmap for finding open ports, but I strongly recommend knob is a fastest tool. Okay, so we can save lots of time for this. So that's why I'm using knob tool. It took some time maybe because it has a 800 plus domain. So I'm just cutting off some domains here. Okay. So you know the process, right? So this is a way of doing. I'm just removing some domain manually. Recon cast. Okay. So here you can see some outputs are there available there. So we can also directly save this information into a text format file. Okay. I think minus O minus H. Okay. I will check output. Yeah, minus O. Okay. Minus O dot txt. Okay. So now here you can see now.txt is created and you can see the content here. See, some applications running in 172, sorry, 179. It's a unique port, right? So we know that 443 is HTTPS and port 80 is HTTP. There's another one open port there, available there. Okay, so this is a way of finding a open port. Okay, in easiest way. Okay. So after finding a open port, we need to find a live applications. Okay. So we don't know that this domain is actively available or not, but it exists. Okay. The port also available here, but we don't know that there is application running or not. Okay. So for this, I'm just opening up my browser and hitting this and I'm getting some error. Okay. If in just assume that in real world you get lots of information like thousands of domains you make it. Okay, you can't open everything manually and do it in manual way. So for this we use a httpx tool. It's used to find the application running on it, specifically web portals are web applications running or not. Okay, by just using http and https protocol it will check. So for this I'm going to use a cat. I'm just passing this knob output into a httpx. Why means because this has a lots of unique. If I'm lucky, I may get some sensitive information belongs to that application, or I get a unique endpoint there. Okay, so that's why. And I'm just passing this information into httpx. Px. If I want to save this data into a file, I can also use a pipe symbol and t command t minus a and a live.txt. Okay. Uh, Missing argument httpx. Okay, we will see the syntax for httpx. TLP. Okay, one second. We'll see the http syntax here.